Jelly 99 is 1041. Wait, what? Charlie 99 is going 76-2 burger shot. Charlie 99 is 76 back to Bolingbroke. Charlie 99 is 23 back at Bolingbrook. God damn it. Morning, how you feeling today?
Nervous.
Excited? Or just straight up nervous?
Both. Both. More nervous than excited.
Yeah, I can feel. I'm just going to unlock the garden and make sure that the thing is locked up. I'll be right back.
Hmm.
It's in like 2 hours, right?
Can you repeat that, sorry, Tim?
It's in like 2 hours, right? Your parole hearing.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was getting that mixed up with like fierce sentencing hearing. That's tomorrow.
4 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, well, I know Chad, Jay, and the warden were all on duty last night, having like a 2-3 hour meeting too.
Yeah, Chad spoke after you left about talking with the government leaders about things.
Okay. Ah. Also want to see because it definitely sounds like that with regards to fear. Sounds like they are going to try to feed her to the wolves, quite literally.
Helicopter.
I don't see it.
Oh, it zooms past.
Oh, okay. Did you
Surprised you didn't hear it.
did you see any of that crazy shit on Twinsta last night?
No, I may have the phone privileges, Tim, but I am trying to not do anything that would get me in trouble. I literally the only people I text are DOC guards, my support network, and my lawyer.
Okay.
I don't even go. I didn't even open the Twin app because I'm scared it'll get me in trouble.
I was scared like someone might be able to track that you are opening it.
Yeah, because I mean I have permission to do the basics. I don't get the privileges, so I'm not using it.
Well, last night I was kind of like curled up in bed, and all this in Twinsta exploded about this helicopter flying around with lasers coming out of it.
I did hear about that. Someone came into the prison a bit later in the evening and was saying that there was a Chinook or something.
Yeah, and they were like freaking out.
Yeah.
It's like I think someone said something about flashbacks or something like that, but I mean it's fucking lasers. I mean I was just wondering if someone put something in the water or
No, because see living out in Grapeseed, a lot of weird things happen.
oh
There's been
yeah,
multiple helicopter attacks on the Grapeseed Sheriff's Department,
really?
and I've witnessed it firsthand.
Like with lasers and stuff too, or
I not the lasers bit, but definitely the helicopter.
okay, I mean it's helicopters, but I mean attacking the Grapeseed Sheriff's Department.
Yeah,
That's definitely something.
it's been multiple times now.
Do you know how many people are going to be showing up for you today?
I was informed by my lawyer that 2 people are showing up.
Okay.
Apparently, George wanted to show up, but apparently she's not allowed or something, or someone said that she couldn't. I don't know.
Was she able to write a statement?
Yeah, I have about 6 or 7 statements total.
Okay. All right, that's good.
Yeah, so two that should be showing up, then 5 statements, I believe.
Okay. That's not too shabby then.
Yeah,
It really sucked that there was that miscommunication last time.
I feel like even if there wasn't a miscommunication, Tim, we'd still be here right now because of the medical records.
You think? Oh, how did it go yesterday?
I just felt very rushed yesterday. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
I, she can't accurately judge me off one session. I feel
Hmm.
she said to me that she doesn't know if I'm fully remorseful for my actions, but it doesn't feel like there's a reason for me to be kept here. Which is, I mean, technically a good thing, but also like I felt like if we had a few more sessions before now, we would be in a different position.
Yeah, she literally just got back yesterday from a LOA, which definitely
Yeah,
which I mean everyone needs that from time to time, but I mean also that just super just inconvenient for obviously yourself. Uh huh. Is that Jasper?
yeah.
Actually, I do got. I'll check. I just got to check some sub block 6. I'll be right. Or you can even
Mhm.
walk with me if you want. Yeah, I think one of the other people heard about your parole stuff, and I think they're trying to jump on that bandwagon right now, but they're not really doing everything that they really need to do for it.
Who wasn't doing everything they needed to?
Demarcus Jane is like he woke up last Monday, I think, and he was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
well, I want to do this parole stuff, but I need the therapy stuff and that." So he reached out to someone. I told them to give them my phone number. Anyways, Bryce Miller reached out to me, and so I put his information in his cell, but I haven't seen anything written on there, and I haven't seen him since. So,
That DeMarcus Jane guy was in here gloating that he wanted to be in here forever and run a prison gang.
oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of
But he
good luck
hasn't
with
he
that.
hasn't woken up since his sentencing, man. Like that's the
Yeah, yeah,
first thing he woke up Monday. That's the first
yeah.
time.
Last Monday was the first time I've seen him in months.
Yeah. I would know. I've been awake every single fucking day.
Mhm. Have you and what is Jasper doing?
I don't know. I don't question it.
I mean, wait, that is Jasper, right?
Yeah. I don't talk to him because he's weird.
Have you been talking to Fear at all?
I talked to her a little bit before her sentencing that day when you took her away for a little while. I don't know whatever you guys did, but I didn't see her since her sentencing hearing.
Her sentencing hearing's tomorrow. Her
Oh,
trial,
sorry, this
yeah,
is
her trial
the
was the
trial.
other
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
and oof, my God, the headaches that everyone was having. Literally, I swear to God, not even a minute after they called it into the trial, everyone was coming up with the sleepies, and
Yeah, yeah.
it,
I was aware of that one. Yeah.
yeah, it took me and one of the cadets like 2 hours to get our two vehicles back here.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was an experience. But yeah, I've talked with her one on one for a total of about 7.5 hours so far.
Is she still telling you her brother's the one who's doing it?
I mean, that's what she said last, but I mean, I also haven't seen her since the trial.
Hmm.
I was thinking maybe she'd be awake now, but I think it's a bit too late for her as well. Because, yeah, lo and behold, she sent me a text at about 7.5 hours ago.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I think tomorrow will be interesting for that trial.
I mean, I assume they're gonna give it the death penalty, so it is what it is.
Oh, here's one for you. It's actually something that Supreme Justice Joy educated everyone on.
Hmm.
If you are kidnapped and you are forced to murder someone else, that will still count as a murder charge on you. Oh God,
Isn't that transfer of intent or whatever it is?
it's if you're the one to pull the trigger or stab, you are the one that's getting the murder charge if the person dies.
Even if you're being held at
Yep,
gunpoint to shoot someone else.
yep.
That's fucked.
Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise for me. I would have thought it would have been like manslaughter max, but
What do you think the chances are of us getting out for a little bit before the case today? Even if it's just to drive around the state or something.
hmm. Yeah, give me a minute.
Mhm.
You doing okay there, Jasper?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Why?
No, you've just kind of running around erratically, and
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just getting my exercise.
would you like to get out of here for a little bit?
I fucking wish, but I've got to go to sleep in, I don't know, half hour or less.
Okay. Because I'm gonna take Benji out a little bit before his parole hearing.
He's already going for parole. Motherfucker just got here.
Oh, this is his second attempt.
This kush got me gone right now.
Yeah.
How are you doing though?
Well, I'm doing. Look, if he's going for parole, sign me up. When do I get mine?
What is wrong with good old
Well, you'll have to obviously apply for it.
Oh wait, that's just something I can do whenever I want.
I mean, is that something that you're told that you could do? Because I don't know. Are you here for
It's-
life or are you here for life with
It's
parole?
yeah. Honestly, I mean, look, it was probably life without parole before I got here, but that was a whole different prison, right?
Okay.
The city's different, right? I mean, shit, if he can get out, he killed someone way sooner than the last person that I killed. Who's more rehabilitated, the guy that just killed someone last month, or the one that killed someone years ago?
Or, someone that killed one person, someone that killed, what, 60 some?
Well, I mean that's neither here nor there. That's the numbers are just numbers, right? What if I fired 60 rounds, killed 60 people, but this guy tortured and slowly ripped someone apart and enjoyed every second of it for a week straight before that person finally bled out?
Except that's not what he did.
Oh, what did he do? Did he stab someone?
He stabbed or shot. I don't know.
If he shot, okay. If he stabbed, nope, that's too personal. He's definitely still.
Yeah, I mean, stabbing definitely is a lot more personal.
It scratches that itch way more than a bullet does too.
All right.
You know, like murdering people with a gun. That's
Too
literally
easy.
anybody could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too easy. Yeah, stabbing, you have to, yeah, it's definitely a lot, like you said, a lot more intimate. All right,
Well,
I'm gonna go take him out for a little bit. Is there anything that you need at all, or
I'm
besides,
good. I mean,
besides get out jail free card?
yeah. I mean, that's shitty timing. Damn. Yeah. I'll catch you later. Then that's fine. I'm
All right.
good.
Well, yeah, I'll be around for a few hours because his trial is coming up in 2 hours, so or his parole. hearing.
Nice. Yeah. Hopefully, he gets the fuck out of here. I'm tired of seeing him stand there. I've literally never spoken a word to him.
Really?
Yep. Don't know why. Just don't really care to.
All right. Well, I will see you later then. Nice
Yeah, have a
nice seeing you around too. Nice seeing you waking up.
Oh yeah. Hey, actually, I talked to that serial killer earlier, and if she wanted to do the food,
That would not be happening.
okay, yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, she would.
I'd
she
laughed
would,
at that. That
yeah,
was.
she would definitely not be getting out of here like that.
It would have been. Look, you're looking for some excitement, right?
Yeah, yeah. Listen, I've talked with her for like 7 hours, one-on-one over the last week.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I talked to her a little bit. I mean, I talked to her before her trial, but then we had a one-on-one earlier, and she was. I mean, it was like a whole lot of nothing. She just didn't even know what I was in here for, and then she was finally like at least I could stop pretending I'm not guilty.
I mean, yeah, the deed is done at this point. Now just
Yeah.
waiting for the verdict to be rendered, and then, although not gonna lie, it sounds like they're planning on feeding her to the wolves, literally.
I did tell her if death is on, like, as soon as they get the option to kill someone, they are all over it. I'll be very surprised if she is given. Honestly, I bet she'll get broke out during the transport again.
Oh no, that's not happening.
I don't know.
You should have seen the preparation for her trial. The FIB and the cops were all over the courthouse. There must have been like 30, 40 cops at the courthouse waiting for us to get there.
Yep, Allison ruined it for everyone, huh? Never happen again.
Yeah, I don't see. Oh, until people just get bored and they start going like, "Oh, it hasn't happened in such a long time. No one's going to do it again." Complacency kills.
That is true. Yep.
But yeah, I mean, who knows? maybe she'll find her own way to add some more, I don't know, artwork to everything.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go do this thing with Benji. You take care of yourself, Jasper.
Have a good one.
All right, go wait in the cafeteria by the right-hand door. Get yourself some food. Wait there. I'm gonna go get a vehicle and get things prepped.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Wright.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm good. How you doing?
Not too bad. I'm about to take Benji out for a little community service stuff.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
I was gonna say because do you know Benji pretty well at all?
Know him good, I guess.
Okay, I mean, if you wanted to join us, because we're probably just going to go up to the docks at the Alamo Sea and then just kind of do some stuff up there and go for a little swim.
No, that sounds nice, honestly.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's where we'll be if you'd like to join. But I do gotta get going because I need to go and get them prepped and in the vehicle.
It's okay. I think I'll skip.
Okay, it was
Yeah.
nice hearing from you though.
Yeah,
And
of course.
tomorrow morning at the Storm,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
having another talk with Fear if you did want to come and maybe
Yeah,
introduce
I
yourself.
won't be
And
available at
no,
that time.
okay, that's okay.
No.
Might talk to her again a bit before her sentencing hearing as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
All right, you take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah. You too.
All
Stay
right,
safe.
you too. Bye.
Bye.
Let me just search you real quick. Good to go. Go ahead and face me. Put you in the soft cuffs. All right, go ahead and follow me. Don't try to get in the vehicle on your own. You have something in there that you can't touch. Yeah, just wait there for a sec. Ch-ch-ch. 4205, correct?
Yep.
Okay, good to go. Charlie 99 is going to 76 to the docks at the Alamo Sea with Benji Carter. So much paperwork has to be done for these things. It's insane. It's good, but it's
Yeah.
insane.
Hey, did you want to see that? You remember that spot I was telling you about up on the hill in Grapeseed?
We're not going to go up on any hills. If I had
No.
more-
I'm saying like when I get out, I'll
Oh,
take you
hell
up
yeah,
there.
definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect to go up to like a hill with only just you around.
Yeah. If there was at least one more, even if it's just a cadet, I would say probably yes, but... You still with me back there?
Yep, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good. Yeah, sometimes those local guards, they get really handsy sometimes, even when we do all the paperwork.
Yeah, I've noticed. I think one time Tom tried to take me out and they just yanked me straight out of the car.
Oh, this thing has some pickup to it.
Yeah, speedy.
Alright, just come over here. Get you out of those.
Just doing some more dock repair work, yeah.
Or you can just kind of sit back and relax in that too if you want.
Oh
Oh
my
god.
God.
Oh god. That was aggressive.
Settle down, Tim. I'm sorry, please don't hurt
Yeah.
me.
I mean, you can just go ahead and just relax if you like, or just or do some dock stuff. This is kind of for you just to help kind of clear your head and...
I appreciate that. I'll do a little bit of work to, that way I'm not just bludgeoned.
Yeah.
Then I'll rest for a little bit.
Yeah, no, go for it. The time is yours. Just, yeah, if you do go
Appreciate
in the
it.
water, like I said, don't go past the docks.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I'm gonna go in the water. That way you don't just look around and go,
Yeah.
oh, he's gone.
I know you wouldn't do that anyways, but yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, this is a nice little area though.
Yeah,
Afternoon.
it is.
Hello, Tim. Is it Tim, was it?
Yeah, Tim.
How you doing?
Not too bad yourself.
I've just been scuba diving, this guy almost drowned because his oxygen
Oh,
tank
Jesus.
almost imploded. So.
Yeah, you need.
Yeah, I was
need
distracted by the dolphins.
yeah, you need to keep. Wait, are there dolphins in here?
No,
No.
it's by the pier on Shumash.
Ah, okay. Oh, you guys just took a boat
w-
back. Okay.
It was like 10 of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You know that dolphins are extremely like horny.
Oh, dolphins. Dolphins
Yeah,
are the
dolphins are
assholes of the
horrible.
ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You could have been a victim in there. Good thing you got out of there.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear the
Although I
shit that
got it under
dolphins do.
control.
They're probably one of the most asshole kind of animals on the face of the planet.
Yep, that's what I
Yeah.
heard anyway.
But they're
It
made
also
to. Well, it's like one thing they do is they kill the babies of any female dolphin that's out there, just so that they can go and reproduce with them.
Oh my god.
And
Jesus,
yeah,
yeah, that is
and
fucked
they
up.
also go and have their way with whatever they can do their stuff with.
Well, keep them in the water is what I say.
Yeah.
Frick,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Well, have a good one, Tim, and good work on the community service.
Yeah, you guys take care.
Hell yeah, good job.
For a second there, I was like, "Oh no, this could be trouble," because I thought it was Rainbow Block with his headband.
That would have been something.
Because he multiple times when he came through, he's like, "Just say the word, dog, and we'll break you out."
He's like, no, don't do that. You're going to fuck my chances up completely.
That's exactly what I said to him. I was like, I want to get out of prison, just not illegally.
I want to get out of here permanently, not for a short amount of time, and then fuck up any chances of ever even seeing the outside again.
Exactly. I mean, you may as well feed me the wolves with fear at that point.
At least it's a nice day out, though. What's your perfect kind of day? Like, say for like weather-wise.
What was that? Sorry, Tim.
What would you say for the perfect day? What would the weather look like for you?
Snowing.
Really?
Yeah, I have always lived in a hot climate. Hot, humid. Average day is 30 degrees Celsius, with about a 80% humidity on the average.
Not gonna lie, I would have, when I was still living in Canada, I would switch with you in a heartbeat.
Yep, which is why I want the cold.
Maybe cool. I don't think you want cold, because it's like wintertime can get to like, I think last year I was reading it got down to about minus 55, and that's without the windshield.
Yeah, I mean, I don't where I used to live before the last place I lived where it's really hot. It used to get down to like -5, -10. So it's like I'm used to that level of cold. I wouldn't. I mean, that I'd be happy with -10, every day. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, what was it? There was the first time I went to Afghanistan, I left beginning of February. It was minus 34 without the windshield when we got on the plane. We landed in Dubai. That's where we would land before we get on the plane.
Oh, you would have roasted.
And I swear to God, it was already hot, and it felt like, even with that heat, it felt like someone still opened up an oven door and is just blasting me in the face.
Yeah, I remember when my grandparents moved when I was real young to the place north of where I used to live. It was like it's a tropical paradise is what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the first time we stepped off the plane, I literally felt like I got punched in the face at 10 years old.
Yeah.
Punched in the face by humidity.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents thought, hey, let's move to this tropical paradise. And I was just crying because I like the cold.
Yeah.
Places like Dubai, fuck that. Especially going from as cold as where you used to live.
Yeah. Yeah, but I enjoyed it, though. It was nice. And actually, sometimes, because what was it, when I would be going back there and we'd stay there for a couple days, nighttime is probably like, I don't know, maybe like 40 degrees, but it's like nighttime, so the sun was beat down on you. and kind of standing on one of the roads, it just felt nice. It's like that nice,
Yeah.
perfect like warmth type thing. Not blistering hot,
Oh.
but just like warm. Although it really sucked a couple times where in Afghanistan it'd be like over 50 degrees Celsius, and at nighttime it would drop to 20 degrees Celsius, and I had almost every piece of warm kit on I had with me.
Especially if you're used to the 50 days, the 20 nights are brutal.
Yeah, yeah. It just, even though it's a nice warm temperature, just that heat, that 30-degree temperature difference, just completely fucking wrecked you.
Yeah, like to be supposed to think about it, it's around 21 Celsius right now, but it's also 4 a.m. If I was to think like that, right?
Yeah.
That's the lowest it's been for a long time for me.
Mm.
Usually at this time it's about 27, 28.
Back home, do they have a lot of AC and stuff, or is it kind of like the UK where they don't have AC?
Oh, AC and ceiling fans.
Okay.
Because it's required here. I feel sorry for people who live in the UK at all.
Yeah.
Because air conditioners aren't a thing there.
Yeah.
That
Very
bitch gets
true.
hot. Well, it gets really hot for them.
Because
But
their
that's
houses.
like average temperature for me. Yeah.
Yeah, and their houses, they're built to retain the heat too, because it's
Yeah.
usually just cold ass winters, and that just fucks them over.
Then you get the Americans who are sort of in the middle. Like some of their houses have no fans, but they have central heating.
Yeah.
Some of them have like air conditioner with no heating. Like it's just like pick one or pick both, please. Like, don't switch house to house.
Yeah. One thing I'm really glad about here is there's no fucking swamp puppies.
Yeah, yeah. No, there is where I am.
Yeah, that'd be a huge no thank you. I remember I was watching a Joe Rogan podcast, and he had this hunter from Australia on. And he was talking about how he was hunting, I think it was water buffalo or something. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But he is saying how it's like, yeah, a lot of the crocodiles and stuff would be on the outskirts, and they rarely kind of went inland too much. But I guess there's a huge storm, and he was like somewhere in the interior somewhere. I don't know how far into the interior he was, but he was like, if there's a little bit of water somewhere, there would be a fucking swamp puppy in there.
Yep.
And he almost got fucking chomped on one day. Fucking, he ended up he shot something. I think he said pig, but I can't remember. And he was like just on this embankment, just about to jump down when this thing just came racing out of the water, fucking grabbed the pig or whatever it was, and fucking dragged it back in. He's like, yeah, that would have been me if it was like 5 seconds later.
Yeah. Where my parents still live, there's crocodile sightings all the time, and recently it flooded where they live, and there was crocodiles seen like wandering the streets
Mm-hmm.
because they came in with the water,
Yeah.
and the water left them behind.
Yeah. That would be like, it's like, my God, that's one place I actually attempted to join the Australian military.
Mm.
Because they were looking for people who knew how to operate what we call the LAV-3, the light armored vehicle that has like 25mm Bushmaster on top of it. And so I was like putting in applications for it, but they're like, no, you're too young for it. You're too kind of new in the military. I was like, fuck. Because it would have been a direct transfer. I wouldn't have had to do any extra training or anything. It would have been just a direct transfer.
That would have been nice.
That would have been, because I mean, not gonna lie, I love the heat of like places like Australia, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad I didn't get accepted because yeah, Australia has like the top 10 most deadliest of every fucking thing on the face of the planet.
Yeah, I mean, we may have the top 10 deadliest of everything, but I don't really have anything to counter it with. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, it's like when you live there, you probably know what to do, what to stay away from, what warning signs to probably look out for, and like don't go in like tall grass, or you might get like a brown snake or something, or
Oh yeah.
all that.
Yeah, I mean, we get grass snakes all the time. We just don't touch them.
Yeah, although that funnel web spider scares the shit out of me. I think that's the right name for it, right? The funnel web.
Yeah, funnel web, redbacks, black widows. There's one recently they named it the Newcastle Big Boy.
Jesus.
You should probably look that one up on your phone.
So
I'm pretty sure there's
Newcastle Big Boy.
there's one called the Big Boy, and then there's the one called the Newcastle Big Boy.
Nope.
Yeah, exactly. It's a funnel web that's supersized.
Yeah, although I mean, to be fair, even like the wolf spiders and that, are even though they're huge, I know they don't really go after people and stuff, but still, it's like fuck that.
Yeah, no, I remember one day when I was probably 8 or 9. It was late at night. My parents got us home, and we were walking up to the front door. And I kid you not, there was a spider on the door, about as big as my torso.
Jesus Christ.
And I stood there and froze. I was like, "Oh shit, this is bad." We went through the back door and we opened the front door to see if it was still on the screen, and it was gone.
Oh, and then you're like, where the fuck did it go?
Yep. Yeah, where the fuck did it go? It's fucking massive.
Although a hilarious spider story. Although thank God it didn't happen to me because I would have fucking shit myself. So this one guy we had, he liked to whenever we'd go on patrol, we had bug nets with us because there's camel spiders and a bunch of other crap there. So whenever we'd go on patrol, he would leave his bug net open, and his bug net was attached to his cot because we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. You had to walk 8 kilometers just to get to where we were. And anyways, one morning I'm leaving to go take a piss, and all of a sudden I hear all this screaming coming from one of the other rooms because we kind of took over this school that I guess Afghans were just shitting in all the time, so we cleared out all the shit and we were just kind of living in there at this point. Anyways, hear all this screaming, and fucking I go and peek my head into the room, and there's this cot going back and forth on the ground, just rolling around. Well, I guess what happened was he crawled into bed and he went to sleep, and he did up his bug net when he went to sleep. So when he woke up in the morning, he sat there, he's just kind of like doing his little like yawn and stretch, and he kind of looked down, and right there on his chest, curled up in a ball, was a fucking camel spider.
Oh.
He fucking put his hand beside it and tried to fling it out of the fucking door of the bug net that he had. Except his bug net was closed. So now this camel spider is fully awake, and it's just running around all over the place trying to get the fuck out of the bug net. He's trying to get out of the bug net. They're both just rolling around, and this guy is like 280 fucking pounds, like 6'2", 6'3", and just screaming like a little fucking girl.
Yeah, I would scream like a little fucking girl too, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. No. Same. Although we then found the difference between the male and female camel spiders, because the male ones, they had a bit longer legs, and the female ones seemed to have shorter, stubby legs, I think.
Uh-huh.
And because we always had things that we'd call the Thunderdome, where we would like get different insects and put them against each other and all this kind of stuff. And this one was just kicking the shit out of everything. So it was just going and going and going. We're like, all right, fuck this. So have you ever seen oh god, what's that space movie? Starship Troopers.
I don't think I have seen it, no.
Okay, well it's like you fight these things called arachnids, so they're like 10 feet tall, and they have like they have a very armored looking body. Well, there were ants in Afghanistan that looked just like those, just very fucking small. Like they're like maybe like 3 centimeters tall or something like that, but they're fucking ants.
Oh, he's released a bunch of them against it.
Oh no, we took a shovel, we dug up an anthill, and then we tossed this camel spider into there, And usually what would happen is, the ants would just swarm it, but this fucking thing, we're pretty sure it was a female one. It backed itself into a corner, so that is like pretty much most of its body was under the ground, and the ants would be coming at it, and it would just sit there. It'd just bite one, like bite it in half, spit it out, grab the next one, spit it out. We're like, what the fuck? Like, holy crap, this
Oh
thing
my
is actually
God.
going. And so then we just sat there. We're like, okay, this one earned its freedom, so we like got it out of there, and then we let it go. We're like, okay, you won. You won the crown. You can go free.
That's
But it was fucking
yeah.
insane.
Yeah, King of the Thunderdome. You
Yeah.
want your freedom.
hmm Although, also the funniest thing, we got back from patrol at like 8 o'clock one night, and we had a Thunderdome going. So all of us still had our kit on. We're still holding our rifles, and when we had this cardboard box that we had these two camel spiders going at it inside of, someone fucking tips the fuck because it is up on top of like almost like a railing, kind of like this one here. Anyway, someone like bumped it and it flipped over. So the two camel spiders were
no.
on the ground, and you just see 20, 30 fucking guys all kitted up, all with rifles, and just fucking starbursting and running away in every single direction.
That's fucking hilarious.
It is
I
like
would
just
too.
from an outsider's perspective, it would have been fucking hilarious to see. But for us, we were just like, nope, fuck this.
Yeah, I would say fuck that too. Any spiders that end out of a place where they shouldn't be, I'm running.
What's your favorite animal from Australia?
Favorite Australian animal? Oh. Uh, There's way too many to pick like a solid one, but I'm gonna say like my top two are probably kangaroo is one, just because that motherfuckers can fuck you up real good.
Are they like a big nuisance species or?
They're not so much a nuisance if you don't own farmland.
Mm.
Uh, they tend to love farmland, like just big plots of land more than anything. Um, there's some where my parents lived that they were just like they just lived up on the side of the hill. They weren't a nuisance, but occasionally you'd see them like jumping around the streets.
Okay.
I remember we went fishing once when I was like real young, and it was remote. We were like inland Australia, and the kangaroos were very plentiful there. Like I remember there'd be like 20 of us, like me, my grandparents, like we were basically a fishing club trip, and we'd all sit around like the campfire, and like by the end of the night there'd be like 30 or 40 kangaroos around us,
Hmm.
just chilling around like the house and around the fire, and you know, no problem until you got up and started moving around. Then they started like getting defensive.
Ah.
They were okay with you being there, and you were okay with them being there. But if you started to move too quickly, they're like, "What the fuck's going on?" Most of them ran away, but like the big males would like back up onto their hind legs and start like shaping up in defensive position.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you want to go? You want to go,
Yeah,
buddy?
pretty
I'll
much.
fucking
Yeah,
go.
which is why the houses down there have 2 or 3 ways to get into them
Okay.
from like below. Because if the kangaroos block off one way and it's the only way to get back into your house, good luck.
Can they jump high, or are they just kind of
They
move
can,
pretty
yeah,
quick?
they're fast. They jump high. They're very sharp claws. Like if you were to get scratched by one, there's a good chance your intestines are coming
Yeah, I
out
was gonna
with
say
the.
they can like gut you pretty easily with their fucking like feet and that. And... I guess probably their hands too.
They grab onto things with their hands, but they don't use them as much as they use their feet. Then this, I mean, favorite wise, koalas are pretty cute. Um,
I remember seeing a hilarious fucking news clip thing. It was someone that was or no, a journalist was like interviewing people with like the koalas, and they're like, yeah, remember that? Yeah, these are like drop bears, you know, blah 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 blah. And so they get her dressed up in all this like hockey armor type stuff, just so that they can do that. And it just turned into this huge hilarious thing because she just fell for it hook, line, and sinker, and everyone just kind of laughing and stuff. And she's like, "I'm an idiot, aren't I?" They're like, "Yeah, they're not that dangerous."
it is one of my favorite things in the world to mess with people about koalas.
Oh
Tell
yeah.
them how dangerous they are and how we have to like look up and avoid certain trees because they'll drop onto us, giving them the name the drop bear.
Ambush predators.
Yeah, and how if they bite you, you get chlamydia.
I heard the chlamydia thing. That was one of those things where I'm like, you know what? I think that part could be true. I don't know about from bites.
They,
And
they
that, but
do they do actually have chlamydia, but it's such a low level of it that if a human was to somehow
it's like, well,
get bitten or scratched or whatever, it's not gonna affect them.
yeah. Hmm. Do you guys have big snakes or just pretty much like the venomous snakes?
Big-ish, not like anaconda big, but a couple meters.
Or some like python type species in that,
Yeah,
or
all we have
boas.
all sorts. I don't think we have many boas. We have some, but I don't know how big they get. I
Yeah.
don't want to know how big they get. The less I know, the better.
Yeah, I'm a fan of snakes. But what was it? I think it's the boas. Is it boas? I think it's boas, like down in the Everglades in Florida.
Yeah.
Oof. They have pretty much taken over. I think they said that they've wiped out like something like 80 some odd percent of the species that live down there. You'll see it where they kill crocodiles and stuff like that, or alligators regularly.
Yeah, no, fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
They can keep their fucking long water noodles away from me.
Mm-hmm. Although you guys also have the sea snakes in that too.
A lot of our water snakes are very, very venomous. You get
Yeah.
bit by one, you may as well just fall into the ocean at that point.
Yeah.
You're
Well.
if you're off the land, like the coral, I think it's the coral snake.
Mm-hmm.
If you get bit by that thing and you're not within like 20 minutes of land, then see you later.
Yeah. Same thing with like I remember the one oh what was that one movie with Will Smith? 7 pounds, where have he had like this box jellyfish that he would keep in his hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
And then hearing about what box jellyfish do, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I guess they just kill you like real quick. They
Oh yeah.
give you like a heart attack or something like that. And there's like the man o' war, and well,
If someone has a man of war just chilling, that's fucked up.
yeah, that would just be ugh. Not gonna lie, I'm surprised how quiet it is in this area. Not a lot of traffic in that.
Yeah, I mean, occasionally we'll get fishermen come down and fish the Alamo. This area is always really quiet. It's peaceful, to be honest. I don't know if they're still here or not. But like down that way, there's like some little gazebos and stuff, or at least there
Okay.
was. Sort of like temporary chill spots for people, I guess.
Okay.
But I don't tend to see a lot of people. Like I spend a lot of time out this way just because I live up this way.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, it's always nice to come here because it's always quiet.
Yeah. Have you talked to many of the people from the MC at all, or recently, or?
Uh, I messaged one of my support group the other day because I just needed someone to talk to because between you, uh you're pretty much the only person I've really had much contact with since the trial.
Yeah.
Because it seems just everyone disappeared again, and it kind of was getting me down. And I messaged one of my support people, and she brought pretty much half of the club with her
Okay.
to surprise me. So
That's nice.
yeah,
In visitation, or did they get arrested
visitation.
and?
No.
Hmm.
No, they didn't all just go and get arrested to come see me. No, they all visited me in visitation.
Yeah, the day that we were just getting ready to get Fear into transported for her trial, and all of a sudden Chad, he runs down by the motor pool and he's like, "Hey, we got a breach." So I go running around the north yard and trying to come and cut people off, but I guess they gave up right away. Fucking Kara McGuire, and someone named Max. He's been in a few times I've seen. But I guess she was pissed. She was not happy at all. I guess she wanted to come up and see Lavender or Lottie, and she wanted to come in through the visitation way. But he was like, "Fuck it, let's see if we can ramp in." And so fucking, I
Oh
guess
yeah,
they
Chad was
fucking,
telling me about that.
yeah, so they went and ramped in and stuff. It was like, oh my god.
Chad was telling me that someone breached yellow. Because I don't know if you heard. You probably didn't. I was like, "Hey Chad, where's our fucking tank? Where's our anti-air
Oh
cannons?"
yeah, yeah,
He's
I
like,
heard that.
I'm trying." The other day there was someone trying to ramp in, so it's just more proof that we need the tank.
Yeah, and then exactly like what you said after that, where it's like you only have to use it once, and that'll be more than enough of a deterrent.
Oh yeah. Chad can drive around in the tank as much as he wants after he blows up one car because people aren't going to be dumb enough to do it again.
Yeah. Actually, that's something I'm going to need to make sure I do when we get back. Lock all the gates between the two outer perimeter gates.
Yeah. We don't we don't want any trouble like there was last hearing if it goes bad.
Yeah.
I scolded him so badly for what he did.
Wait a second. What happened last time?
The shooting outside of the prison.
Oh, yes, that's right. You told me about that. Yeah.
It's like, you dumb motherfucker. Why would you do that?
You're
Like, I
gonna
was just
fuck me
upset,
over.
man. I was just upset. Yeah, he just wants me. He just wants me out of the prison. He misses me.
Hmm.
I was like, that's not the way to do it, man. The way to do it is just be supportive.
Yeah, there are other ways.
Yeah. Then he felt bad, so he tried to buy me some food, and he tried to smush it through the visitation glass. It just didn't work.
It's like, yeah, it's glass. I mean, you're not gonna make it small enough.
And he kept pushing the burger up against the glass, and I was like, ah.
Yeah. Actually, you're stand up for a sec. They're not burgers, but
Nuggies.
yeah. Everyone
Oh,
likes
yeah,
nuggies.
thank you. Nuggies are so good. I'm gonna save them for a little bit later.
Yeah.
Thank you. kind of hoping. I really hope the people that said they're gonna turn up and speak in person turn up today.
Yeah. Yeah, that would definitely be good.
So it's all well and good having like 7 statements, but none of them actually being able to show up in person and give the statement. Kind of.
Yeah, it kind of takes away from it a little bit.
I feel like they're still good enough to get me over the line, but it's more powerful if it comes from their voice, not Nick's.
No, 100%. Challenge to be blind for a week. Call only, please. Eddie Concord.
What is Eddie doing this time?
He's pretending to be blind for a week. I don't know if that means he's like blindfolding himself or.
He needs to be able to read his statement first.
Oh wait, is he coming to this?
Yeah, he's one of my support group that's meant to read his statement.
I'm gonna call him up and put it on speakerphone.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Eddie. I can't see who's calling me, but I'm currently wearing a blindfold for a week straight. How may I help you?
Eddie, what the fuck are you doing?
What do you mean?
Why are you wearing a blindfold?
Hi, Benji.
Hi, how are you meant to read the statement today if you're blindfolded?
Oh, don't worry. I set an alarm on my phone so then I can read it and stuff. I'm going to break the blindfold challenge just for you.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I have a seen eye harpoon and I've stabbed 10 people so far.
Oh my god.
Just so you're aware, you're on the phone with Corrections Officer Tim Wright. I'm just put it on speakerphone with a.
No. I said what I said, Corrections Officer Tim Wright. It was a complete accident, you know. I realized that they were in front of me when they said "ow."
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess it's a good replacement for a cane. I guess
it was a prescription from the doctor.
Which doctor?
I'm not telling you. I'm not a narc. Nice try though.
All right, Eddie. I'll see you in about an hour. Okay.
Okay. Love you, Benji.
Love you too.
Bye.
Be safe. Don't get yourself hurt in that hour.
Oh God! I bet you it was probably Mercy.
Oh, it's 100% Mercy.
Especially like I'm not gonna lie, when I heard what whoever said that thing about Mercy at your thing before, I almost lost my shit. I was like trying to hold back my laugh so hard.
Oh yeah, Mercy double tap shilling.
Yeah,
that was great. That was the best part of the entire hearing.
It was. I was like, oh God, yeah, that's gold. I don't even know what happened with that. Like, I'm not sure how she got that. I'm guessing she shot someone twice, but.
Oh no, I think she killed 2 people.
Oh.
I think that's how she ended up. Yeah.
Do you know Penelope all that much?
EMS Penelope?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chatted with her a fair bit.
Hey Petra, how's it going?
Oh, hello.
Hey, I just want to let you know that I haven't forgotten about you. Things have just been a bit hectic this week, and I'm still trying to find some time where hopefully I'm thinking either Thursday or Saturday, if that would work for you.
That should work for me. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still.
Just let me know either day.
Yeah, I still need to. Yeah, I think I'll wait till after tomorrow when Fear's sentencing hearing happens and just see kind of what's going on after that. But after that, then yeah, I'll give you a call back and let you know for sure. But yeah, I just wanted to call just because I wanted to let you know that I haven't forgotten about you.
Perfect, Tom. I appreciate it.
All right. You take care, okay? Have fun with your farming stuff.
Yep, you take care too.
All right. Bye.
So
Yeah.
what was that about Penelope?
Oh no. Like we chat quite a bit nowadays.
Yeah, I did early on when I came in here. She was very supportive, but I'm not gonna say I stopped talking. I stopped talking to her. Not of anything like she did wrong or I did wrong. It's just I stopped talking to a lot of people just because I was in a bad spot at the time, and it was just easier to not talk to people.
Yeah, and I mean, I definitely get that, and it's one of those things where you kind of like push people away sometimes too, and
Yeah, I mean, she's a lovely woman, and I'm probably gonna message her when I eventually get out. But if I don't get out, I'm probably gonna just call her if I don't get out.
yeah,
Because I'm sure she's worried about me. She's a very caring person.
yeah. Here, we're gonna spend about another 20 minutes here, so if you want, just kind of like either sit at the dock, relax, watch the sunset, or jump in the water or something, I'd say go for it.
Yeah, I'll jump in the water for a little bit. Cannonball. Have any of the other DOC woken up yet?
Nope, not yet. I know Chad's gonna be there for sure, cause yeah, he was messaging.
Oh, yeah, I hope the deputy warden's gonna show up.
I mean, she's on the panel. She better fucking show up.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, the warden was on duty last night too, so hopefully he's gonna show up too this time. And
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I've seen that dude a total of 2 times in my 66 years in here.
yeah, I've only ever talked to him twice, and I think both times was like a max of like 30 seconds each.
Yep. About the same for me. Which is crazy, as seeing as you're the warden of the prison.
Yeah.
You're meant to make your presence known and felt.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely. All right, I'm just gonna be staring at my phone really intensely for about 45 seconds.
How far can I swim in that time?
Ooh. At least it's definitely a nice sunset. It's a great spot for it.
What was that, Tim?
No, I was gonna say it's a nice sunset. It's a really good spot for it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's as I said, when I do get out, there's that spot up on the hill on the side of Graveseed. It's really good for looking at the sunset.
Okay. Oh, is it like
But,
just like that little cliff piece, like right there, that just kind of sticks out type thing, or?
It's a little bit higher. It's not like up there. It's like I'd say probably 50 meters up.
Okay.
Like probably almost as tall as that one over there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not really up high.
Yeah, I think there's like a bench or something on that. I was doing some exploring. I think it's that over there. There's like a bench there or something.
Yeah, yeah. One of these little mounds, I guess, has a bench or something on
Yeah.
it as well.
I think I ran up there one day. I saw someone doing paperwork.
Yeah, yeah, it is a nice little spot just in general out here. As I said, not too many people come and bother to look at the nice things up here. There's a few houses over there that no one really goes to. Where I've spent multiple days just chilling on that little dry dock over there.
Yeah, that's nice. Were you around when the Alamo Sea was actually full of water?
Yeah,
What
yeah, I was.
what happened with that?
So I don't know the exact. I was here and then I went on a trip to Australia and I came back and it was gone.
Okay.
Um, but they're saying that there was a lot of dead animals washing up on the shores, that the water was contaminated.
Oh. Oh shit.
Um, this water's not contaminated
Well, that's
because
good.
they drained everything. I think the
Oh.
whole thing was drained and then they let water back in.
Hmm. So it's just like
Um,
some water from the ocean, or
uh, I think whatever animals died in here contaminated the water and they caught it before it reached the outlets.
okay.
But apparently there was just hundreds and hundreds of animals just washed up on the shores, dead.
Huh.
And I guess they just never refilled it. Well, this is as far as the ocean allowed it to get refilled.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, now they got the fucking whatever it's called, the Ramathon stuff, which
Yeah,
that looks pretty fucking awesome. Not gonna lie.
I've never been able to go to one. It's always too early for me.
Yeah. Because yeah, they would
And
usually happen like an hour from now, I think.
yeah, and even since incarcerated,
Mm-hmm.
that's too much of a privilege in my opinion. If I was ever allowed to go there,
I think what the big thing would be would just be the sheer number of people that would be there.
that too,
You
yeah.
would need at least, I'd say, three people to go to
Mhm.
something like that. Not because you would do something, but potentially someone would
Someone
just
else,
do
yeah.
something stupid.
Yeah, it's I was considering asking while there was a few of you on duty the other night. I was gonna ask if we could go to bingo up in Grapeseed, but I realized there's probably an average of 40 to 60 people show up at bingo, and it would have been one or two of you guys.
Yeah,
It wouldn't have been safe for you guys.
yeah.
Again, not because I do anything, but because I
The
don't know who shows up to bingo.
yeah, and you know that someone would always be like, "Oh, it's him. Let's go fucking do something. Let's go
Yeah,
do a joke and let's grab him," and then they end up getting shot for it.
they get shot, I get shot because you think I'm involved. Which, to be fair, it's fully fair. If you shoot me because someone's fucking around and you think I'm involved, I'd rather be shot. I know I'd rather not be shot in general, but if you
Yeah.
think that I'm fucking around and you shoot, it's your job at the end of the day to shoot to make sure I don't get away. I wouldn't hold that against you.
Hmm. Oh, I learned something else at the fear trial the other night. What
What's
happened
that?
with what happened with Allison will most likely never happen again.
What
The
do you mean?
when we showed up to the courthouse, I swear to God, there's like 20, 30 cops all standing outside, all in different areas, pretty much watching everything.
Oh yeah.
Radio
Like
check.
10-2.
Med 3 is 1041.
Welcome aboard.
Tim, did you need anything to
Jay
eat? I
or
was going to
Chad?
go and grab a load from the pancake parlor.
I'm good right now, thank you. I might pick something. Actually,
Uh,
no. If you pick me up one meal, that'd be good. Thank you.
Hey, phone.
It's pepper blackthorn.
Oh yeah, I forgot she's gonna be there.
Mm.
You know, the fact that I'm glad they took it as serious as they did with this fear chick because it's not so much of like, oh, she's gonna get like an escape attempt. It's more people are gonna try and kill her.
Yeah, I'm definitely worried about tomorrow. Because if it does not go the way that 99% of the city wants it to go, something's going to happen for sure.
I think she's gonna get I think she wants the death penalty. because she was telling me, and as fucked up as this is, she was like, I hope the wool, I want to die to wolves.
Yeah, because it would be a beautiful art piece, pretty much.
Yeah, but I don't know if she would have told you this or not, but she told me, I hope those wolves eat me and make a beautiful art piece out of me. And I hope those wolves get the thirst for blood and start killing other people in my legacy.
Well, she didn't tell me that part, but she did tell me the other thing, though.
Yeah, I didn't think she would. So that she'd be very disappointed if she died to a firing squad or a helicopter or the chair.
Lethal.
She wants these
Lethal
lethal
injection inside
injection.
of solitary, one of the big rooms, where it's one DOC. I'm gonna say probably one of the wardens, another DOC, a doctor, and a judge.
Yeah. And I mean, everyone has the right to their own death, but her reason for the wolves is, as I said, she wants them to get a thirst for blood and to start attacking other people. So,
yeah, that is definitely a different one. But,
it's crazy.
Yeah, but like I said, like I spent like 7+ hours talking with her one-on-one over this last week, and I mean the only real reason is because how often am I gonna be able to talk to someone like that?
Yeah, not very. Not with this twisted and sick of mind, and then still denying everything is kind of unique position to be in.
One of the most interesting things that came from that trial that really stuck with me is she did one of those like Russian doll things with animals. Where she would have a large animal, have a smaller animal inside of that, a smaller animal inside of that, and then just keep going. I think like a human heart was like attached on the outside or something.
Oh, like on the Patrishka dolls or whatever they're called.
Yeah. Or the Russian nesting dolls.
That's the one, the Russian nesting doll, yeah. Yeah, no, fuck that. That's just nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a little on the cray side.
Like I was told by a lot of people of some of the bad things that she had done. I didn't want to look into the docket too much because I don't want to have opinions of people that I'm stuck in here with that I hate them or I'd rather just be ignorant to the thing until she has a sentencing. Like I know it's going to be a death sentence unless the state somehow stupidly overturns that and gives her life without parole.
Yeah, no, very true. Which I do not see happening.
Because like people warned me like, hey, she's dangerous, don't go near her. Like, well, I'm kind of stuck in an octagon with her. Like I don't have a choice whether I can just avoid her or not.
True.
And with people, Jasper, people like, oh, Jasper's really crazy. You need to stay away from him. Okay, that's all good. Except I live in the same
I'm here.
cell as him. Yeah,
same cell block, same yard.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, from what Jasper says is he's reformed now. But I mean, he killed like 60-some people. So, I mean, how reformed could you really be?
I feel like you can kill one person. Situationally, if you kill 2 or 3 people at the same time, be it car accident, a gang shootout, whatever, I feel like you can reform from that. I feel like you can go through the rehabilitation process. But when you're at like 60 people that you've murdered.
Yeah, because then you're kind of building into your own routine type thing, and you're doing like, this is what I'm looking forward to for my next person. I'm going to do it too.
It's like a drug addiction.
Yeah.
We should probably start heading back.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. God, that's
a beautiful sunset.
That is a nice sunset. All right, let's get going.
What service weapon do they give you guys to bring out? Is it just the M9 or is it HL37 or?
Yeah, just the H9.
Okay. I'll tell you what someone told me they wanted me to do the other day.
What's that?
So, if this trial turns out well, they wanted me to get Nikki to text Ivy that I didn't get out, and that they wanted me to meet them in visitation, but I'm actually on the other side of visitation, just hiding in a corner.
Nice.
No, but then I was like, yeah, but last time they cried when I didn't get out, and like I don't want to.
Oh.
I want to make them cry, and then have them realize that I'm out. I feel bad.
Fucking doors, I swear to God. Charlie 99 76 and back to Bolingbroke. I would make a horrible crim. I can't drive for shit.
That's why you find someone who can drive,
23 Bolingbroke.
like me.
True.
A lot of the times when I got caught, it's because I wasn't driving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or I'd be riding my motorbike, and I just that thing's way too good.
Charlie 99 is 23 back to Bolingbroke.
Tim, would you mind leaving that illusion out and I'll put the food in the back?
10-4, it'll be parked out back by the cafeteria.
Oh, perfect, yeah.
Alright, go ahead, hop out real quick.
Why do I hear so many buzzing sounds? Who's here?
Oh, that's just Dr. Blackthorn. Alright, before we go in, just going to do your paperwork again real quick.
Mhm. Hello.
Alright, there
How are
we go.
you?
Alright, follow me.
Sorry, my ears went weird then.
That's
Okay,
okay.
That's how you were.
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Nervous.
You've got this.
I got this. Well, I'm a lot less nervous than I was before. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good little relax.
I swear to God, these fucking locks. Alright, there you go. I got a couple things to do, but I'll be back in the yard probably shortly.
Thank you.
All right. You take care.
Uh, Charlie 99, in the lonely hole, there is a phone just on the floor.
Yeah, I think that was someone as they got out of prison probably had to take a hard nap or something. Or can you pick it up or?
One sec.
Or is it? Or is
A
it?
firm, I've got it.
Oh, 10-4.
I'll hand it you in a bit when I see you.
10-4. I'm gonna go 10-7 for about 5 mics.
Yeah, A firm.